Yo, yo, welcome to the show.
Yo YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Zero to Hero Investing. We talk about investing, usually just my Roth or my taxable brokerage in Robinhood, like credit cards, finances. I budget, but I don't really talk about it on my channel. Maybe I'll talk about that sometimes because it's cool. It's cool. Just money, numbers, whatever. That's the vibe of this channel. If you want to subscribe, if you're into that, please feel free and do that. If you can't guess what this video is about, it's gonna be the dividends received last month, July 2024, inside the taxable Robinhood account. If you're into that, again, just subscribe and you'll see these videos. Others do the same thing with my Roth, and it's pretty cool if you're into that. So let's go. On July 1st, we started the first day of July with dividends. It's not free money, definitely not, but it's passive income. PPL, which is an interesting one because we no longer own this. 3.9 shares gave us a dollar in dividends. Previously, we also got a dollar, so when they paid, I guess maybe April, whenever it was, April or March. It's kind of a weird month or a weird one because since it's the first, and I think the last day of June was maybe a weekend or something like that, there are some payers that would pay at the end of June, but it technically, I guess it bled into July, so July might be a little bit inflated. Just bear that in mind, I guess, because comparing July to, I remember when I started in January, that was a pretty modest payment, but July is a nice month. So let's see. But anyways, PPL no longer own it, but we kind of set it up so that we would get a dollar in dividends, and it happened. We did it twice, I guess. But we did sell out just to buy into AEP. Nothing wrong with PPL. Great. I enjoyed owning it. It was just a matter of consolidation, and I had a preference for AEP for the utility sector, and I just made that decision. We managed to hold it long enough to capture the dividends as well. So that was pretty nice. So next we had Coca-Cola on the first. 4 shares gave us $1.94. Last payment we got from them was $1.70. So nice little jump there. SCHD, 13 and a half shares gave us $11.13. Previously, uh, almost, you know, it's a decent amount less. $6.45, and this is not to say that they doubled their payment or almost, or I just bought twice as much as the HD. But historically, that first dividend payment for the year for SCHD is just usually lower, and I guess it would be across the board with all these ETFs, or at least larger ETFs, because I'm not sure if that's when they take their payment for, for holding the ETF, you have to pay, right? That small percentage. I forgot the name for it, but maybe that's when they take their chunk, and that's why it comes out of the. I don't know. I just know that if you go through their history, SCHD, you'll see that March or April payment is always lower than everything else. Wait, decently lower too. But anyways, that's how it is. Nice seeing SCHD in the, should I say this is double digits, or quadruple digits, whatever. Yeah, we're over $10, or we're over $9.99. So that's cool for SCHD. That brings our July 1st total, $14.11. So I guess if on the first, if I needed to treat myself, or if I needed money, I could. Well, I guess they they really pay this out like at 8:30 at night. So maybe I couldn't withdraw it and go get dinner, but maybe on the third, if I wanted to, I could. On the second though, we got payment from VTI, the Total Stock Market ETF by Vanguard, 3.2 shares. I gave us $3 and zero. $3.05. Oh la. Can I say money? Previously though, we got $2.46, and I would imagine that it's the same idea with VTI as with SCHD. Like it's usually a smaller, like chunk. It's usually a smaller payment in the first payment for the year. I guess I don't know. Total though with VTI added $17.12. So first 2 days, and look at that. This is like it's funny. We got like over half the payment in the first 2 days of the month. Interesting. Never thought about that until now. Anyways, July 15th, you can see a decent time period without any payments, from the 2nd to the 15th. But Stag saved the day. 12 shares, $1.48. Previously, it was $1.26. Men, 5.25 shares gave us $1.29. Previously, we got $2.70. And again, just to explain what's happening here, Maine had a special payment the last time they paid, so which was last month, I guess. Since these are all monthly payers, it's nice that they all pay on the same day too. Pretty cool. $2.70. It did have the normal. Is it 120 or 115? And then, oh, what am I saying? It was they had a special payment. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, I think when I did the math, it was 120 and then 150. For the special payment was 150, and then 120 was the normal payment. So I guess the real number, or the more realistic number to compare here, is $1.20 versus $1.29. Because the hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. The special payment was in total $1.50 plus the usual $1.20 to make this $2.70. Realty income was next. 12 shares, $3.16, an 8-cent increase from from the last $3.08 in June. With that though, $23.05 in total. July 16th, day after, we got paid by Horizon Technology Finance, 15 shares at $1.65, and same thing last month. Another monthly payer here, no increase from them. 24.70 in total. July 25, Smith and Wesson Brands, 12 shares, $1.56 from them. And I really am happy I have this company. Of course, it would be nice to have more, but it's been such a nice company to own. And it's one that I really have no connections with, personal connections, but I just saw that, like, in my younger years, like 1 year ago, I saw the dividend. I was like, SWBI, and I know of them. It's a cool company to have in my portfolio, and I still have it, and it's been so good so far. Anyways, $1.56 in dividends, and again a nice increase from the last payment we received. That brings our total to 2626. July 26th, NUSI, which is that long thing, the nationwide Nasdaq 100 risk managed income ETF, 14.1 shares, $2.33, and that's a 5-cent increase from the last time we got paid. Brings our total though to $28.59. SPY paid us. Wait, should SPY have paid us in August? I don't know. I don't even know. SPY, we got, everybody knows SPY, SPD, or S&P 500 ETF, three and a quarter shares of SPY. We got paid $5.72. Previously, $4.15 from SPY. Imagine again the same thing as with SCHD. It's just usually a lower payment in that 415 time period. So that was our last payment actually. So I guess our grand total is $34.31 for the month of July 2024. And for reference, for perspective, in July 2023, we got paid $5.35 in dividends. So this is I think this number is wrong. I'm not sure. It says 427%, but let's look over here. Yep, it is wrong. I did not change it. I'm sorry. Last year, July 2023, we got paid $5.35, like I said. This time, 34.31, and it's a 541% increase. Of course, that's not gonna happen year over year. I really started investing around this time last year, so July, August 2023, and the dividends didn't really start kicking until maybe September or October in 2023. So that's when I guess I'll start having more realistic data for tracking. Because since then I've been more or less consistent with my investing patterns. Not even, but it's definitely around the time where things become like where I start investing, and then now I'm more in a consistent pace. But anyways, just wanted to share that. I thought it was cool. Just a really nice jump from there. And if you're wondering what this 231 is, it's whenever I start the year, I guess, or whenever the year started, I track my thing in tracker dividends, so they just projected how much I was supposed to earn annually, and I just wanted to keep note of that number because of course if you change your holdings, the value is gonna change. So I wanted to keep track of that number, so I just jotted it right here. So they were suggesting, or they were calculating that based on your holdings now, if you don't invest anything else, and I guess with dividends reinvested, I think I'm not sure on that actually, you'll be making 213 annually in dividends. I think that's cool. Now it's way more than that, so it's just nice to see that number grow, and I can have something to compare it to. I just wanted to point that out. So year to date total now is $185.39. Previously, like 2023, from January to July, we had a year to date total of 37.38. Big jump, of course. Monthly average is now 23.17. So this year, from January to July, if we were spending our dividends, we could spend $23.17 per month and break even. And plus $1.35 from last month is to suggest that with July's dividends now in the average, like it raised the monthly average, so it's nice to see that number go up as well. Maybe it's nice to have a graph of that. Just somewhere over here, like this is our monthly average, so it's climbing or going down. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing that. That's a fun thing to keep track of. uh, I love this. Same thing with our daily average. After inputting July's dividends, it never changed from last month. So same idea as with monthly. If we were to spend $87 a day, we could do that realistically. It probably won't work out the same because I'm sure some months you know what I mean, like you won't have enough to cover. But in the 1 year period, like big picture view, I can spend 87 cents a month. And that value did not change from last month. So in June, same thing. Yeah, this one's a hard one to change, but eventually it will slowly creep up. Dividends. Oh, this is the graphs, even nicer, right? Year over year, blues 2024, July right here is where we're at. Yep. You can see how things are like stacking. March was just a beast, and then since then, we haven't been that high, but it's like we're growing in this way and we're shrinking in this way. So what's gonna happen when we meet like right here? It's, it just goes sideways, like it never ever grows after that. Anyways, I've been reshuffling stuff, and of course, there's things like Spy that I buy every week, which definitely will kind of warp things a little bit. Is because buying on ex dividend dates or buying based on ex div dates should keep things level. But if I have certain things, and a lot of these certain things pay in in the same specific time period, and it's gonna skew things a little bit, you know. But anyways, as long as we're continuously growing, that's all that matters. So monthly dividends is how everything looks like spread out. I just want to see the upward trajectory, of course. Not even sure what to expect for August, but let's stay patient. Cumulative dividends. This is looking nice. Again, the blue is 2024. The green is last year, growing nicely. Yeah, and then year to year. Why does it do this? I think it did this last time and I didn't fix it. This should be. Wait, wait, what? Yeah, I need to fix this. This is 2023 in the green and 2024 is in the blue. What the hell, man? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to drop anything dividend related in the comments, if you want to roast me, if you want to say something nice, please feel free to do that. And I'll see you guys probably this afternoon where I talk about what I plan to buy next week, or I guess this week in my taxable. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.